So back in January, I had over $6,000 worth of sales on eBay, mostly from my graded Kobe cards, which helped me get to full-time income status. And then in February, everything 90s and 2000s had skyrocketed in price, which really helped me hit a record high of 266 sales on COMC, which then propelled me to full-time income status as well. But with only 2 low-end Kobe Bryant cards left from my PSA submission, and with a lot of cards dipping in price, was March Madness more like March Sadness? That was horrible. That was lame. That's something Dustin would say. Anyway, in this monthly recap, you'll get to see all my sales for March, including a few unexpected sales that really made this an interesting month. So welcome back. Now let's get to work. All right, guys, let's start with eBay because there are not very many sales, to be honest. So if you take a look here at the bottom, this is March 1st, and I sold this Aaron Judge Prism Refractor PSA 10 for $395. Then one of these Dream Team cards, PSA 9 for about $100. I thought that was a great price considering how low I got it for. And then 2 of my 17 PSA 9 Lionel Messi or Ronaldo cards that I picked up back in November. I think I picked all these cards up in late October, early November, when the prices of everything were just at rock bottom levels. And again, my biggest regret is not buying more cards during that period. Next up, March 8th, I got another Ronaldo here, got $289. That was my biggest sale, I think. Then $275 for the next one. One of my last Kobe Bryant cards, PSA 9 Topps Finest for $77. And then my other PSA 9 Olympic Dream Team card for $129. Great profits. I just wish I had more. Next page right here, we have my last Kobe Bryant card here at the bottom. It's actually Vince Carter on the front, Kobe Bryant on the back. PSA 6.5. This is how much people want a PSA slab. A 6.5, way worse than if it's just raw. I got $40 for it. So I actually made a profit in spite of that card coming back at a record low number. Take that, Brad Nolan. I know you're watching. Then I got a Mike Trout card here, $295, and the last 2 Lionel Messi and Ronaldo cards. Let's see, 2 of them here for $490 for both of them, and $260 right here at the top. And then on March 25th, I sold my other Mike Trout PSA 9. Not a huge profit, but a good 2x return, which I'm very happy about. And my very last Cristiano Ronaldo for $260. All 17 of those cards are gone, averaging about 2 to 2.5x profit. Phenomenal right there. Now heading on over to COMC, aka my playground, aka NWA's favorite platform to use. COMC, Flipper, Brad. And you see here March 1st on the bottom right, Jonathan Isaac rookie card I bought for $7, sold for $10. I have no idea what the Magic are going to do, but I guess they're going to build around him and Markelle Fultz. Chris Bosh, Tom Brady. This was a great flip. Check this out. I paid $8 for this Anthony Bourdain Topps Allen and Ginter rookie card, like whatever a rookie card means for a chef. Sold for $59, got $56 back. I personally love this card. I bought it for myself. And once this card sold, I went on Beckett Marketplace and eBay, and I think I bought about 10 or 15 others because they were still only like $4 or $5 a piece. So I figured, you know what, I might as well use that profit to roll it in and buy more of this card because apparently someone will pay top dollar for it. But as long as I feel like I can liquidate at cost, I'm good with it. So very good flip right there. I'm going to make the screen a bit smaller. There we go. Jeremy Lin, first year Prism, who knew? All right, Damian Lillard, that makes sense, his rookie card. Tom Brady. These are cards that I'd sent into them, and then you get to see here on the right the date that it was uplisted. So November 5th is when I sent it in. This one right here, this Shaq, ugly as hell, gold. I don't know what this is. It's hideous to me, but bought it for $2.62, got $5.88 back, nothing big. Kyrie Irving, second year Prism. Kobe Bryant rookie card, Kobe's. Reggie Miller, LeBron, a couple other Kobe's right there.
What's up? Tell them where you from. Straight out of
COMC.
Another crazy ass
Flipper. Next page, we got Dirk Nowitzki rookie card. I remember buying a lot of 3 of these on eBay and then just sending them in because they weren't in great condition. I didn't want to get them graded. but got 25 bucks there. Shaq 97, 98 Chrome, got 13. Kobe's first year Prism, David Robinson. This right here, when I was doing research on hockey back in March and April, Sebastian Aho or Aho, whatever, was one of the guys that kept popping up as a good value buy, where he was scoring a lot of goals, but his rookie cards were really cheap. And so you see here, I only paid $11.50 for this card back in back in May of last year, and I sold for 47 bucks, got 44 back. I mean, look, a 3 to 4x return is just phenomenal. I know that's not going to last forever, but if I can get a 50% return on most cards, I'm happy with it. When I get 3x or 4x, I'm just thrilled. It's icing on the cake. Reggie Miller, Kobe, Troy Aikman, Braden Point, Mike Trout, kind of random cards, but then I've gotten a lot more intentional, so a lot more refractors, cards like this that I'd pick up for $6 or $7 on Beckett when it was still available at those prices, send it in to get graded if they're in that great shape, but if not, then I send it into COMC and they do the work, sell for 23, I get 22.56 back. Jordan Love, like this is one where, look, in November I was like, hey, a Jordan Love rookie card, even though it's Mosaic, and Mosaic will probably not be very popular when Optic and Select and Prism are out. Hey, you know what, if I could buy for $3.33, look at this, and $3.65 right here, and sell for 11, I just, quadrupled my money almost in a matter of a few months, from December 6th to March 8th, from November 27th to March 8th. That's easy right there. I got this for like, I think $110, this Dak Prescott Raw, sold for $223. And real quick, let me show you this one up here. This is Jonathan Taylor, a 2020 rookie who is set to have a big year next year. But I bought this card for $5 on, look, February 27th, and then 2 weeks later sold for 10. And again, not gonna pay a lot of bills that way, but that just paid my coffee without having to take physical possession of the card and ship it out and all that. So good $5 profit here. But this is what I'm really excited to show you, and this is what really helped me in March, which was a great surprise. And up here, we got Pokemon cards. And if you guys saw from a while ago, I actually had a bunch of Pokemon cards from when I was a kid that I didn't know what to do with. And so I have about 20 of them here in my apartment, but I decided to send the rest over to COMC. And so you see here, this Venusaur, I got $89 for it. Again, look, some of these might be underpriced, but I'm totally okay with just sending it in, selling for whatever I'm happy with, and moving it on, paying bills, rolling it over into other investments. This one's beautiful right here if you're into Pokemon. Dragonite was one of my favorites. It's like a friendly dragon. Who doesn't want to have a friendly dragon as a pet? Japanese version, sold for 79 bucks. Hitmonlee, Hypno, Kabutops, Magneton, Raichu, Aerodactyl, Clefable, Jolteon. Like, you see all the prices here, 23 bucks, 8, 67, 10, 18. Look, if it's worth way more, it's worth way more, but I'm okay with it. This is a great card right here. I remember picking this up, look, April of 2020, right after Tom Brady signed with the Bucks, and I remember thinking to myself, Tom Brady with that old creamsicle orange in the background is just perfect, because this is like old classic Tom Brady, but a bit of foreshadowing knowing that he's going to the Bucks, and it was limited to 49. This was 47 to 49. Bought it for 12 bucks. You see right here. Make that bigger. $12, sold for 30. Got 28 back. So nice, more than 2x return. Will Fuller and Vucevic. There it is. Brad.
Is his name and the boys coming straight out of
COMC Flipper.
smother your mother.
Next page. March 11th, you see a Zion card here at the bottom, bought for 15 in September, sold for 33, got 31. Kobe, some Pokemon cards I sent in, Kyrie Irving, that makes sense, Rob Gronkowski, Kobe's, Gleyber Torres, I remember in the off season, look, in December 15th, I bought this card for 6, sold for 14, double my money right there. Check this out. January 9th, I bought this Kyler Murray Select Premier Level for $36. Sometimes people on COMC, they just want to sell. They want to move their money somewhere else. They want to pay bills. They want to do whatever. 36, sold for 74 just 2 months later. That's a solid profit right there. Patrick Kane, Magic Johnson, Kyrie, Giannis. I bought this in October. Again, a steal, 88 bucks, sold for 148. It's probably worth a lot more than that now, but I'm okay with it. Simpsons, you know, I love my Simpsons cards. I don't know what the future is of Simpsons overall, but just it hits home whenever I see Simpsons. Derek Fisher, Calvin Ridley, that makes sense. Let's see, more football, more random stuff. You have free agents like Allen Robinson changing teams. I got this for $12. Look at this, limited to 149. I guess it's an RPA, right? You have the jersey, you have the Band-Aid autograph right there, the Scotch tape auto, and I got this for $12 on February 12th. You see, February 12th I bought it, sold it a month later for $29. So we're talking about what, an $18 or a $16 profit after they take their cut in a month's time. So you duplicate that a couple times over, and you can double your money 3 or 4 times in a year if you get that down right. Glaybar, another Reggie sold, thank you God. $4 for this Odell Beckham I bought back in, what's that, June, sold for $17. A couple other guys you see here, more Reggies, Aerodactyl, Shaq, Kobe, Dak Prescott. Last page, because there's not that many sales this month, Glaybar Torres, Vile Plume, Aerodactyl, Tom Brady, and then this is where it got good. Look at this Charizard I sent in, got $325 for, that I had since I was a kid, and it's in pretty good shape, so maybe it will get a PSA 7 or something like that. I don't know what it's worth if you do that, but I'm good with just not doing any of the submissions anymore. Look at this, Shadowless Venusaur I had when I was 12 years old. Really cool card. Good shape too, really like not bad shape at all, so I hope they got a great deal. I sold it for $489, got $465 back, and that really helped out. Flareon, Kangaskhan, whatever, Muck, this Damian Lillard, $64, and it's in pretty bad shape that I sent in. And these Fanimation cards, I've seen other people talk about them. I don't think they look great, but they remind me of a Saturday morning cartoon. I think that's pretty cool. So I bought that for, let me see, I guess this is one that I sent in, but I probably got it for about $2 on eBay. Sent it in, got 13 back. Terry McLaurin, Tom Brady, Daniel Jones, Aaron Gordon, Victor Oladipo. You got some movement there. Another Sebastian Aho, Jimmy Garoppolo I sent in for $20. I think I paid like 10 or 12 bucks for it. Tom Brady, another Jeremy Lin for some reason. Check this out. I want to show you this. Same day flip. I bought this on the 28th of March for $11. Sold it on the 28th of March for $19.70. So I got like a 60% profit or ROI on the same day. That's the stuff I get excited about, because it's not about the total profit. It's about how fast can you get that profit and then do it again and again and again. So a 10% return that I could do every single day adds up over a year's time. Shaq first year Prism, Sebastian Aho rookie again, got it. Look at this. This is how small the market was. This is how low it was. $10 for this rookie card, sold for $42. Obviously about a year later, but that's how low you can get cards for back then. Shaq, Harden, and this was my last Nikola Jokic rookie card that I bought in October. October 11th, bought for $50, sold for $219. I got $208. That's been the best NBA player I've invested in this year by far. Kyrie, Russell Wilson, Ja, Shaq. This Josh Allen, check this out though. This is a good one. Bought on March 10th, only a couple weeks ago, March 10th, sold 3 weeks later on the 31st from $75, sold for $146. What's that, about almost double my money, but in 3 weeks, and that's a good chunk right there. So looking over all the sales I had on COMC last month, you see here, this is the first one on the 31st, so it's going in descending order all the way down, the 16th, 14th, 12th, 11th, and then the last one down here, 166 lines, so 165 sales. Here is the breakdown. The cost of cards on COMC was $686. The cards I uploaded to COMC, I averaged at $2.75 based on what I paid on average on Beckham Marketplace. But I also know that I'm including the cost of the Pokemon cards, which is really just bonus, because I don't know how to say how much I paid for a card that I got when I was 12 years old. So I'm just averaging that at $275 just to make it easy. And then I'm going to include an extra $200 for the Dak Prescott, the Jimmy Garoppolo, the Damian Lillard that I bought months and months ago at a low price, but $200 is probably fair. But this total cost of $1,142, it's not going to be perfectly accurate. I'm just trying to be realistic and as accurate as I can be. So after the sale, after the credit, and they take their $227, I'm left with $3,181, and that does not include taxes or with their withdrawal fee, but still pretty damn good if you ask me. Now, going over the numbers for eBay, I only sold 15 cards total for the month, which is definitely a very low month for me because I didn't have much supply or inventory left, and that was $3,424 minus their 12% fee. I think 12% is accurate for my top seller rating or whatever it is. Maybe it's 13%, but that would be $3,000 of gross revenue, roughly $3,000 minus the cost of cards. The Kobe's very cheap. That includes grading right there because I submitted before all the price hikes and the suspension. The Impel, these Olympic cards, $30 each, incredibly low. The Ronaldos and the Messis, I got 17 of them total. 125 was the average, and then the Trouts were 116 each. The Aaron Judge refractor was 140 back in November, and that means the total cost of cards on eBay was $1,498. So minus everything else, let me make this easier to see. $3,000 of revenue minus the cost of cards equals, yep, didn't write it there. I guess it's here at the bottom. $1,515.86 of gross profit, not including taxes. And that would mean for the month, COMC, $3,100 of profit without tax or withdrawal fee, and my YouTube revenue of $914.25. My total March profit was $5,611. That's as big as I can make it. Not bad, not bad. So just like January and February, I've gotten help from having the right inventory at the right time. But to be honest, I expect April and May to be very slow months for me since I'm investing so heavily into football. So if you haven't seen the $14,000 worth of football cards I've been picking up, make sure to check out this video up here, and I'll see you over there.